So technically this is my second video. I didn't realize you had a part two. I got 6 minutes in, gotta run and do something, so this will be part one of Road to Orthodoxy, and then it'll be a part two. But there's a lot said in there, and it was absolutely correct. This is to the orange-haired white lady. It took me 3 years to become Orthodox. That whole Islamic background thing kind of held me back. But yeah, it's good, you know, like you see the true worship happen at the Orthodox parish, right? And then you go to a heretical church and you feel bad because while you're getting meat and potatoes, they're giving them salt water. And all of our theology is contained in the hymns, every bit of it. We have the councils and the creeds, but the entirety of the year, if you go to liturgies, divine liturgy, Great Vespers, divine liturgy, Vespers, Great Vespers, divine liturgy, that, and the practice of confession, the entirety of our theology is encapsulated in our hymns. And the hymns sink into your heart. I mean, think of it, you know, you're walking on, through the prayers of the Theotokos, O Savior, save us. O Son of God who rose from the dead, save us who sing to thee, you know. All the beauty of that, and the beauty of the hymns. It's beautiful, and it's not quite singing, it's not quite chanting. And yeah, I mean, exactly right. I've been on here talking about Orthodoxy. This is my third channel because the two other channels got hacked into and jacked into. If you have any questions that you would like me to address, I'd be happy to address them. Or if you have any topics you want me to address, I'd be happy to. So even though this would be my second video to you, this is, I guess, part one of two to Road to Orthodoxy. I love what you're saying, and I'm going to link it to my channel because I want people to see your videos because it's great. Yeah, and it's funny, in the West, when people get called heretics, it's like something bad. When we call people heretics, it just means they're Christian, but they're not, you know, they have the filioque, or they have a messed up view of baptism or the Eucharist or something like that. Pretty much all my family are heretics. Does that mean they're not going to be with God? No. And we don't we evangelize, but we don't proselytize. And that's something that the West doesn't understand. We are not allowed to proselytize, but we must always evangelize. And it's funny because the West doesn't know the difference. Yeah, we don't need to beat down anybody's door. Yeah, I tell people, I say, I challenge you, go to 4 Sundays in a row, and then try to go back to your, you know, your evangelical church where it's a jam band and a motivational preacher. Which is the worship of the true God, you know, I mean, where does worship actually happen? And they realize that iconography, like I had a big problem with the Trinity, the prayers to Theotokos, obviously the crucifixion, but I realized iconography keeps us from idolatry, and it also affirms the incarnation of Christ. You know, it's against the Dakate. But yeah, awesome videos. I'm going to link them, and I think I'll put them in a playlist. But when I get back, I'll finish watching your video and make another video to you. My name is Yusuf. Well, Yusuf Tahir, but it'll just say Yusuf Tahir. peace to you. May God save Serbia, Syria, and Ireland. And even when we make the sign of the cross, 3 persons and one God, one Christ, who's fully God, fully human, you know. And we worship with the entirety of our body. We're not Docetists. Smell, sight, prostration, hearing. It's like walking into a foreign, it's like, taking a mini vacation when you go into an Orthodox parish, because it's completely different from the world. It's not like the world at all. It's completely separate. It's a holy place of worship. A clean chalice, and it's beautiful. And welcome, Sister to Orthodoxy. Glad to have you. And your husband, I'm glad to hear that he's Orthodox as well too. So it's not too much bother. I'm going to watch the rest. I got 6 minutes in. I'll watch the next 10 minutes and then respond in another video. And hopefully all my subs and all my viewers will check out your video. So peace to you. Or salam.